My name is Ntaya Alemalangas. I am warden in charge of the dog unit in the Mara Triangle. We have two sections of the dog unit. We have the tracker dogs, which are composed of bloodhound, and they help us. In fact, they are part and parcel of the patrol base. We have two dogs who are based at our entrance and exits. They are supposed to inspect every car that comes in and out of the triangle to make sure that everybody comes in is a good guy, everybody who goes out is a good guy. Generally, the dogs at the gates are trained to detect ivory and anything related which has a gunpowder, because the poachers kill the elephants using the guns. Dogs have the ability to see through the noses, not necessarily to see through the eyes like what we do. Our dogs come from the United States, K9 unit, and our dog handlers are taken through the trainings by the same specialists from the K9 unit. People who have been trained to foresee everything about dogs, their health, feeding, and their cleanness. Initially, we used to do our things physically and manually. And I say the dogs see through the nose, not necessarily the eyes. The rangers can only use, they can only eliminate to arrest those poachers who can see using their own eyes. But the dogs can help now. When you see the footprint, you can unleash the dog and use the dog to track that person. When we meet poachers, we arrest those whom we manage to arrest physically, and we make sure that we scan. I mean, we go through the bushes. When the car comes closer to any bush, rangers go into the bush until a time that any poachers are found. Most of the times, they were snares. We found them mostly during high season, when the wild beasts are here, because that's when so many animals are around, and that's when the poachers really think they have easy prey to target. So they put as many wire snares as possible. When we detect, we remove them. We do what we call desnaring. Everybody collects now the wire snare. In a day, we get, during the high season, we can get up to 200, 300. Some day, we manage to collect 511 wire snares in a day. So every day, in the very early in the morning, everyone, there is a duty roster that everybody comes. They know their day. They attend the dogs. That day, maybe two guys can attend the dogs the whole day. The following day, someone else does the same, because the dogs are very sensitive, especially to flies. When they are bitten by them, they can develop trichomoniasis caused by flies. The first time, they were able to arrest as many poachers as possible because they didn't know. They thought things are usual, but they learned slowly that now dogs can be used to arrest us. So, in fact, currently, they hardly stop. They have to run as possible as they can. They have reduced poaching activities in the Mara Triangle. They are fed twice in a day, early in the morning and later in the evening. So They are fed with rice and chicken, small stuff like biscuits. We use also milk to wet their food. They must always have water every time. You cannot move anywhere with the dogs without any water. I grew up in a bush. We have one big forest called Nyepere Forest. I was born there. My parents live there, up to date. I had a great passion for nature. I feel so sad when I get an elephant who is dead. I see a tree just being depleted for no reason. I mean, it's so painful to me. So I love nature so much. It is in my heart.